Have you ever found yourself wishing for more abundance in life? Maybe it's financial freedom, career success, or just feeling more comfortable when it comes to money. Well, with the solar eclipse happening on October 14th, 2023, you're in for an extraordinary opportunity to manifest wealth and abundance in your life. Eclipses, especially solar ones, aren't just cool sightings in the sky. They carry strong cosmic energy meant for new beginnings, fresh starts, and powerful shifts. And this one is no exception. This video will focus on how you can take full advantage of that energy to manifest the kind of financial growth you've been aiming for. And don't worry if you're new to manifestation or the idea of aligning with the cosmos for personal growth, you're in the right place. I'll guide you through what this solar eclipse means, why its energy is focused on wealth, and how you can set mindful, intentional goals to create lasting financial change. Plus, I'll share some easy yet powerful rituals that will help you align with the energy of the eclipse to make the most of this rare cosmic moment. But before we really get into it, let's talk a little about what a solar eclipse is and why it's so much more profound than just a regular new moon. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, blocking out the sun's light for a short period. Basically, the moon acts like a shield, temporarily blocking out solar energy. While that might sound unsettling, it's actually a deeply symbolic time. The sun represents the external material side of our lives, our will, our drive, our ambitions. The moon represents our internal world, our emotions, dreams, and deeper truths. When these two come together during an eclipse, it gives us a rare moment where the universe invites us to press reset. It's like a cosmic restart button for our lives. In the astrological world, eclipses are viewed as points of major transformation. They're moments when the universe might push us in a new direction, sometimes whether we're ready or not. And when they're solar eclipses, they particularly highlight new beginnings. Imagine the energies of the new moon where we're planting seeds for the future, then multiply that by 100. That's the kind of energy a solar eclipse brings. This is why it's such a potent time to set intentions, especially when it comes to manifesting things like wealth, abundance, or career growth. Now, let's zero in on the October 14th solar eclipse specifically, because every eclipse carries its own unique flavor depending on the astrological signs in play and other planetary alignments happening at the same time. This particular eclipse is especially powerful when it comes to manifesting financial growth and abundance. The reason? It's happening in Libra, a sign that prioritizes balance, harmony, and most importantly for our conversation today, relationships. And in terms of manifesting wealth, it reminds us of the partnerships, collaborations, and exchanges we engage in to build our financial lives. Libra's influence during this eclipse is deeply tied to diplomacy and cooperation, which means it's an ideal time to think about how you're balancing your income sources, how you're interacting with opportunities for wealth, and how you're forming financial relationships, whether it's with employers, clients, or business partners. Libra teaches us to find stability, to not only envision greater wealth, but to use rational judgment in delegating our energy efficiently, ensuring that both our personal and professional lives are in sync without sabotage. This powerful eclipse forces you to evaluate and make adjustments if necessary. Those areas where balance around money may have been lacking, and let's not forget that during this eclipse, we also have significant influences from planets that directly tie into financial energy. We've got Mars injecting motivation, courage, and drive, which can provide that extra push toward achieving your money goals. And then there's Jupiter, which, true to its role as the planet of expansion and abundance, can magnify your efforts, especially when it comes to financial growth. Now, what does this all mean? It means this eclipse is a rare window for setting specific financial goals, releasing old patterns or fears you may have around money, and stepping up to seize the opportunities that will expand your capacity for wealth. Now that we know how powerful this eclipse can be, let's talk about how to prepare yourself mentally. Before jumping into any rituals or action steps, it's super important to get your mindset aligned with abundance. One of the biggest blocks people have when it comes to manifesting wealth is their mental or emotional relationship with money. If your mindset is rooted in scarcity, fear, or self-doubt, then even the most invigorating eclipse isn't going to be able to do much for you. This is why the first step to harnessing the eclipse's energy is to clear out those money-limiting beliefs. Set aside some time to sit down with yourself away from distractions and ask, what are my beliefs about wealth? Why do I feel like I have limitations when it comes to money? Write those thoughts down. Does money make you anxious? Have you grown up thinking it's out of reach, or that people who have abundance are somehow bad or greedy? These kinds of beliefs block your flow of abundance because they send mixed signals to the universe. When you clear out old stories around money, you make room for new opportunities. You'll want to go through that mental cleanse now, a few days before the eclipse hits, because once the eclipse energy kicks in, you'll be ready to align yourself with financial abundance without any leftover mental roadblocks holding you back. Okay, so let's shift gears a bit, because the next step after resetting your mindset is to set clear, powerful intentions for wealth growth. Manifestation works best when you're specific about what you want. And by specific, I don't mean just vaguely saying, I want more money or I want to be rich. Instead, think about specific financial goals that will truly enrich your life. For example, I will grow my savings by 20% by the end of this year, or I will attract new clients who align with my business values and increase my earnings. Being clear and focused in your intentions allows the universe to know exactly what you're working toward, and it enables you to work in harmony with the energy the eclipse offers. Another important point when setting intentions is to write them in the present or past tense, as if they're already happening or have already happened. This sends a powerful signal to your subconscious mind and the universe that the manifestation is already in motion. So instead of saying, I hope I can make more money, and try saying, I'm attracting new sources of income, or my financial freedom grows each day. See the difference? One is hopeful, the other is definitive. This change in language is small but highly effective. Once your mindset is ready and your intentions are clear, it's time to tap into the magic of the eclipse with a few rituals specifically designed to reinforce your manifestation process. One of my favorite rituals for setting intentions during the eclipse is a candle ceremony. The act of lighting a candle is deeply symbolic. It represents your inner fire and light. For this ritual, I suggest using a green or gold candle, which are associated with wealth, growth, and prosperity. Before the ceremony begins, write down your financial goals on a piece of paper. You can phrase them in those positive present tense statements as we discussed earlier. Now, as you light the candle, visualize your financial goals coming to life. Hold that image in your mind. Let the light of the candle symbolize the energy you're putting out into the universe. As the candle burns, allow yourself to feel the emotions of already achieving your goals: joy, security, peace. Another powerful ritual you can try during the eclipse is creating a crystal grid. Crystals like citrine, pyrite, and green aventurine are especially great for manifesting wealth and abundance. To create a simple abundance grid, gather your crystals and arrange them in a geometric formation, placing your written financial intentions underneath the center crystal. After creating the grid, sit with it for a few moments during the eclipse, visualizing the energy of the moon and the sun infusing your crystals, amping up their vibrational frequency, and strengthening your intentions for manifesting wealth. Both of these rituals are simple enough for anyone to do, even if you've never worked with candles or crystals before. The key isn't in the actual objects, but in the energy and intention behind them. What you're doing is focusing your mind, your emotions, and your spirit in alignment with this cosmic event, which acts like a powerful magnifier for your efforts. As we move through the eclipse and into the days following it, keep in mind that manifesting wealth doesn't necessarily happen in an instant. The seeds you plant during the eclipse will need a bit of time to grow. Don't get discouraged if immediate windfalls don't materialize overnight. This is the part where patience comes into play. Trust that the energy has been set into motion and stay aligned with your intentions beyond just the eclipse. You can reinforce those intentions on a daily or weekly basis by revisiting your goals, practicing gratitude for the wealth you already have, and releasing any anxieties about how and when things will unfold. The universe operates on its own timeline. Keep your faith in the process and understand that being open will allow opportunities to flow in unexpected but perfectly timed ways. So there you have it. By aligning with the powerful energy of the October 14th solar eclipse, you have a golden opportunity to set intentions for a more abundant, prosperous life. But remember, it all starts from within. Reset any negative thoughts you have around money, get clear on your financial goals, and engage with the energy of the eclipse in a way that feels meaningful to you through meditation, rituals, or simply reflecting on your future. You're not just calling in wealth, you're aligning yourself with the flow of prosperity that is always available if we're open to it. If you found these insights helpful and enlightening, I encourage you to explore more about how astrological events can impact personal growth in all areas of life. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Share it with someone else looking to manifest abundance, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth guides on using universal energies to manifest your best life. Thanks for watching.